The Coalition has outlined its 2025 energy policy, and the centrepiece is a coal to nuclear transition. This would include building uranium mines and small modular reactors in coal mining regions. It's as the opposition moves to put gas and nuclear energy at the heart of Australia's energy blueprint. Joining me now is Graham Lloyd, Environment Editor and Leader Writer for The Australian. Graham, do you think this policy is going to be popular with Australians ahead of the next election?
Well, hello, Shari. That remains to be seen how popular it is, but certainly the feedback generally is this is a conversation that people are willing to have. The Coalition has been looking at what's happening in other parts of the world, particularly in coal-dependent economies, including the US, Poland, Canada and elsewhere. And really they're saying, look, we need a strategy of putting nuclear power stations in places where we have the existing coal stations, and then that does away with the need for a lot of the infrastructure spending and what have you, and it's an efficient way to go about it. I think part of their reasoning is they're looking at what's happening with the transition that's underway at the moment. And I mean, most people are saying this has got a lot of roadblocks along the way, and it's only a matter of time until Australia reaches the same conclusion as elsewhere and turns to the nuclear option.
Look, you've written a piece on the Great Barrier Reef. You say that the hard coral cover on the reef is remaining at a historic high. And last week we saw the Albanese government in Parliament take credit for the win of the Great Barrier Reef no longer being listed as in danger. What do you think? Does the Labor government deserve credit for this?
Well, look, one thing's politics and the other is the sort of natural systems. The most credible reef authority, the Australian Institute of Marine Science, does a long-range study of the reef. It's been doing it for more than 3 decades. And the interesting thing is that for the past 2 years, the hard coral cover on the Great Barrier Reef has been as high as they've ever measured it. This is quite against what people are always hearing about the terrible sort of state of the reef. There's all these, things that may go wrong in the future, but the bottom line is the reef is as healthy as it's ever been measured, and it's probably a fantastic time to go and see it.
Well, good to hear, and wouldn't it be nice to have a trip to the Great Barrier Reef? Graham Lloyd, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it.